Right now, 446, we turn to 5 on your health, and we have been reporting on this surge, the holiday surge of the flu. New data just posted by the state shows very high activity across every county. So here to talk about that and answer questions is a familiar face, Dr. Todd Allen from South Shore Health. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good to see you.
So let's talk about the numbers. I mean, we just showed a graphic. Why are the numbers so high right now?
Well, first of all, the numbers are so high because this is what flu does. It's earlier than usual, but there's also a type that's spreading that's not well matched against the vaccine. So it really is spreading around the United States. Most places have high, and in Massachusetts it's very high everywhere. And at South Shore it's very high everywhere.
And why I forgive the simple nature of the question, but why does the strain type matter?
Yeah, well, I'll give you an example. I'm seeing a patient today that came in with significant flu A. That's 90% certainty the K subtype, the type that's spreading around, and it was complicated by severe bacterial pneumonia. And that's one of the things that can happen, and it can be very serious, you know, and we're treating aggressively, but that's something that's happening all across the country right now.
Should patients ask what type of strain they have?
Well, the answer is you don't have to ask because we treat patients the same way, whether you're type A, whether it's the K subtype, or whether it's B, we treat it. But I will tell you, if you're diagnosed with flu A right now, there's a 90% chance it's the K subtype.
Oh, really?
So you really know.
So what about the risk for kids right now? I mean, here we go, kids are going back to school now, and everything is going to return to, life normal as we know it.
Yeah, I mean, I think what the European data has shown us, remember, Europe is about a month ahead of us.
Got it.
They've showed that, there's a significant increase in hospitalizations in the youngest kids. We're talking about like 2 to 6 years of age. So I think the important things to know is we just don't want to underestimate it. And the flu vaccine is one vaccine where we're all on the same page. Everyone is saying if you're 6 months or older, get your flu shot. And I think that's what's important. And it's not too late. There's still...
It's not too late. It's January 2nd.
We don't know if we've peaked yet.
Oh, really?
And we often don't peak until January or February. In fact, last year, which was a pretty severe year when we did the look back, it didn't surge till later.
Great to see you.
Good to see you, Eddie.
Thank you.